Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentlemen, Thomas here, back with RCL Week 10. This is the last week of the regular schedule, and then we are heading into playoffs. And yes, we have actually already made it to playoff. We are currently placed sixth, and it's top 8 that makes it, but the 8th place cannot reach me even if I lose, and they win, they cannot reach me because I am I'm too many wins ahead of them. So this week I did build with that a little bit in mind, not being as super serious and strict, and brought like one or two sets that are kind of a little bit out of my not comfort zone, but more non-typical for me. So that's going to be kind of fun. But this week we're going up against the Duskmoon Dragapults, coached by Mes, also known as Mesmeralda. Now he unfortunately is out of playoffs, so I also don't think he has prepped too like hardcore for this. So I think we're gonna end up having a very fun match. I definitely think we're gonna have a couple of laughs, which what we have come up with. But his team consists of Mega Metacam, Clefable, Slowbro, Circuitry, Skarmory, Noivern, Alola, Marowak, Decidueye, Rapiria, Sorok, and Kecleon. So on paper, I actually really like his team a lot. Like Mega Metacam, Clefable, Slowbro, like Skarmory, and Decidueye, and even Noivern. Like he has so many mons I really like. Like Circuitry is a good mon, but I personally just don't like it that much. Alola Marowak is the kind of mon that I'm not good with. I'm not good with a slow breaker. But in the correct hands, something like Alola Marowak is gonna hurt. It's gonna hit so goddamn hard and do so much work. Rapier is like an okay ground, but it's not great. So Sorok is definitely one of those mons I want to try. I've never actually had Sorok before, so I definitely do want to try it. And Keglan, I think, is a really good low tier normal. So I really like his team. I think it's unfortunate he couldn't make playoffs, but that it is what it is. Um, so as I mentioned, his team is kind of like it's good and generic, kind of, if you want to say it like that. So yes, Mega Medicam and Alone Maverick just to hit hard. So I kind of needed some walls this week, and I needed something that could actually take a hit from the Alone Maverick. And therefore, first on the team this week we have Zygarde, also known as Cronus. So as I mentioned, I'm a little bit scared of the Alona Marowak because it hits really hard. And Primarina, which was my first idea for like a defensive wall against it, actually doesn't do that well if he runs Poltergeist. Even though I've seen him run Shadowbone in a game or two, I think he could still run it. So I thought about running a no item, but then if he runs Shadowbone, I'm literally just hindering myself. So rather than that, I decided to go with a leftover Zygarde. So that means at the end of every turn, Holo restores 160 of max HP, or a break because we cannot run anything else, and with an impish nature. So we have 248 HP, 0 attack, 204 in defense, 0 special defense, and 56 in speed. The 56 in speed allows me to outspeed a max modest Decidueye or Skarmory. They are the base 70 mons. I don't think they would, either of those would be a max, and if anything, Decidueye would then be probably either Jolly or Timid. But it was some speed I needed to hit, and I don't need more defense than 204. So as you can probably guess, yes, this is going to be my Marowak counter. This is going to be my mon I want to swap into. Flablich doesn't do a whole lot. Poltergeist does less than 50%, and with leftovers, we can guarantee lift the hits. The moves we're going to be rocking are going to be Dragon Tail, Thousand Arrows, Glare, and Protect. So it's a very unconventional Zygarde set from my side. Dragon Tail to try to phase out a couple months. I know he has Clefable, and Clefable is probably his most likely answer to Zygarde, which is why I also chose Glare over Toxic, because if he runs Magic Guard, Toxic would be completely null, where if I run Glare, it will be to some disadvantage to him no matter what, whether he's Magic Guard or he's unaware. Because I could see both ability come against my team, I think Magic Guard to avoid rocks and avoid any toxic and whatnot is very nice, and I think unaware because I have a good amount of setup mounts could definitely also come. Then Protect is simply just to get that extra leftovers recovery. If I had Toxic, we could run like Toxic Protect, which I'm personally not that big of a fan of, but I also recognize how good of like a match those two are. But that's Zygarde this week. Next on the team this week, we have Zapdos, also known as Stormbreaker. So Zapdos is going to be heavy duty boots with stagger ability. Who had seen that coming? Oh my god, wow, wild. Yeah, I like this. I just like this a lot on my Zapdos. It doesn't need to be Life Orb. It doesn't need to be Church Scarf. It doesn't need to be Specs. Like I just like this variant. We have a timid nature, 136 HP, 0 defense, 2v2 special attack, 0 special defense, and 120 in speed. This allows us to outspeed anything that is called the circuitry and below, because he has a bit of a speed gap under the Mega Medicam, and while having a speed type of Mega Metacam could actually be kind of nice, because that means we can one-shot it if we can win the speed tie. At the same time, I think a little bit of extra bulk to take a couple of hits, because Zapdos might need to swap in on some mons here and there throughout the game, so I wanted the extra bulk. Uh, but yeah, that meant we can run like a very low amount of speed, because then we go all the way down to circuitry after his Mega Metacam, so that's from base 100 to 83. So that means we can now outspeed most of his team, barring Noivern, Zorok, and Metametacam, of course. The moves we're going to be running are U-Turn, Hurricane, Thunderbolt, and Roost. Yes, the exact same moves as we did last week, but for an offensive Zapdos, I don't really need a whole lot else than this. His Steel type is also a Flying type, so Thunderbolt will hit it. Hurricane is just generally good. Like, if you bring Rhyperior, that is 100% what you probably will swap in against my Zapdos, and I probably will just click U-Turn then. I have other monsters that can deal with the Rhyperior, so I don't need Zapdos to do it with either with a Toxic or something else. But I hope Zapdos can put in some work this week. It started off really good. It started off really well for the team, and then it's fallen off a little bit. It's still a model I just like to bring just because it's good. But I'm hoping to kind of clutch out a little bit here towards the end. Next on the team this week, we have Nihilego, coming back after a very good performance 2 weeks ago. We did unfortunately not bring it last week, but then now we're bringing it again. And this is probably the first one where I'm bringing a set I'm unfamiliar with. It is a very popular set since the Crown Tundra came out, or maybe that was the Isle of Armor, but it's a very popular set. Uh, after that, but I haven't actually used it like this yet. I haven't used this set at all yet, so I'm very interested, because we are going to be running the Power Herb. Holders 2-turn moves complete on 1 turn, except Skydrop, single use. You can probably guess where we're heading now. Beast Boost, because it's the only ability we can run on our Nihilego. We are a timid nature with 16 HP, 0 defense, 252 special attack, 4 in special defense, 236 in speed. The reason why I am max special attacks instead of the 176, which would be the normal variant you would run this set, is simply because the only monsters that outspeed Nihilego are special attackers. So I don't need to worry that much about them hitting me, because Noivern is not going to do a whole lot, and so Rock is probably not going to do a whole lot. They probably can, if they're like choice specs and whatnot, they will still hit hard, but I'm not too worried about it. So that's why we are running the 252 in special attack instead of 176. And the reason why I'm saying this is because 176 would mean that our speed is higher than our special attack, meaning that we could get a speed boost instead of a special attack boost with beast boost. The moves you're going to be running are Grass Knot, Power Gem, Sludge Wave, and Meteor Beam. This mon was 100% the toughest mon to figure out which 4 moves to run on. I decided on this because I needed to hit some mons more than others. So I wanted to run Thunderbolt on this a lot. Like a lot. But if I don't run Sludge Wave, I cannot kill the Mega Metacam from full. Now, the Mega Metacam, if it has Bullet Punch, this set won't ever win. That's a little bit of an issue, but we'll have to try and scout and see if he potentially has it. I need Grass Knot, because if I don't have Grass Knot, then Rhyperior literally sits in front of Nihilego like it's nothing. And then Power Gem is because it's kind of like a soft substitute for Thunderbolt against some mons. It lets me hit the Skarmory neutral, it lets me hit the Slowbro neutral. It lets me hit the Marowak for super effective damage, where if I it was brought Thunderbolt over Power Gem, then I couldn't touch the Marowak, and if I brought Thunderbolt over Sludge Wave, I wouldn't be able to kill the Metacam or hit the Clefable that hard. So these are the 4 moves we settled on. I hope this can sweep. If not, well, it's the last game. I'm not too worried about it. I don't mind it potentially losing if it means I can have a little bit of fun in this game. Next on the team, we have Rillaboom, also known as Ringo. Rillaboom is going to be holding the leftovers. At the end of every turn, Hollow stores 116 of its max HP. Gracious Surge, because it's such a good ability. Eevee Spread is going to be Adamant Nature, 120 HP, 252 attacks, 0 defense, 0 special defense, 136 in speed. This allows us to outspeed again, I believe. No, I'm thinking, my brain thing. I think, again, it's a modest Decidueye. I'm pretty sure we are speed creeping here. or Skarmory for that matter. Which Skarmory is actually something that can end up mattering, but we'll get into that in a sec with the moves. Yeah, the Adamant Nature with 136 in speed is to speed creep like a modest Decidueye. I guess it also speed creeps like a max Jolly Alolan Marowak, which I don't think he would be. If anything, he would be a minus speed nature to be Trick Room together with Slowbro. That is very much what I'm expecting. The moves we're going to be bringing are Knockoff, Grassy Glide, Taunt, and Leech Seed. So yes, this is kind of the better variant of the set we ran against Corviknight a couple of weeks ago. So a couple of weeks ago, I ran Substitute over Taunt to kind of 1v1 a Corviknight. This time around, because Skarmory isn't as offensive as Corviknight, I don't mind running Taunt instead. So the idea here is to come in on, I don't know, the Slowbro or something we know we're pressuring out, click Leech Seed, then if the Skarmory comes in, we click Taunt immediately so it cannot roost, it cannot spikes, it cannot do anything but attack us. If it Brave Birds straight up, that's unfortunate, then we have to swap. If it doesn't Brave Bird, we can actually stay in and knock off whatever item it has on it. Rillaboom is not really here to do a whole lot of damage. It is here to make sure we can beat the Slowbro, we can beat the Rhyperior, and we can actually also kill the Mega Metacam if we can get it under 75%, I believe it is. Something around there. Knockoff is just for like general good move, like it hits the Marowak, it hits the Decidueye, so it's pretty decent. Next up, we have Mesprit, also known as Magoi. So Mesprit is going to be our physical wall against the Mega Metacam. Rocking the Rocky Helmet. If hold is hit by a contact move, the attacker loses 1/6 of its max. Is that correctly? I don't know if that's correct. That might. I think it is correct. 1/6 of its max HP, because it's not 1/16. That sounds way too low. It's 1/6 of its max HP. Levitate ability because it is the only ability we can run, but it's generally pretty decent. Like he has like Rhyperior with Earthquake, and well, that's kind of the only one that runs any ground moves. But you know, the Eevee spread is going to be Bold Nature with 248 HP, 208 defense, 52 special attack, 0 special defense, and 0 speed. This allows us to two-shot the Mega Metacam with Psychic. So our moves are going to be U-Turn, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Stealth Rock. Yes, we're running Stealth Rock on something that isn't Aggron. That is going to be very exciting. So Psychic two shots a Mega Metacam, because if he speed creeps for my Zapdos, he's going to be max, which means he won't have any bulk. So we should be able to two-shot with Psychic. If rocks are up, it's a guaranteed. If rocks are not up, it's like a 60% chance, I think it is. But more importantly, once Psychic leaves enough damage on the Mega Metacam, then Rillaboom can take it out after that. So that's kind of why we're running it like this. Thunderbolt is because the most likely swap-ins to Mesprit are going to be Slowbro or Skarmory, I think. So having Thunderbolt would be perfect. If he comes in with like Decidueye, Psychic is still going to do good damage. Same with Clefable, Psychic is going to be doing pretty decent damage. I guess if he comes in with like a max special defense Rhyperior, it kind of tanks anything, but that would be a little bit surprising. Last on team this week, we are bringing Mega Aggron, but we don't have Stealth Rocks on it. So Mega Aggron, also known as Kaiju. Aggronite, of course. Filter, of course. We cannot run anything else, but also we don't need to run anything else. We are an Adamant Nature with 40 HP, 252 attack, 0 defense, 0 special defense, 216 in speed. Yes, we are going to be a speedy boy for our Mega Aggron. Speedy boy. So, the moveset is going to be Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Thunder Punch, and Rock Polish. I love my boy Mega Aggron, and I really want to run this set. It might not be the best variant to run Aggron this week like this. I definitely do think Aggron being like a special defensive variant or just a defensive variant in general is better here. But I want to run this set, and if I can win with it, I'm going to be so happy. Earthquake hits a lot of his mons. It's really good for like Rhyperior. It's good for Alolan Marowak, which are two mons that can threaten Mega Aggron. Heavy Slam is just generally like really good stab. It can take out the Mega Metacam with a little bit of chip. It can take out the Clefable. It can take out like the Noivern, I believe it was. I think the Decidueye can also it also takes a chunk from it. Same with Storrock, same with Kecleon. And then Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is there for Slowbro and Skarmory. I definitely do need some damage if I want to win with this against those two. But maybe I also just want to make Mega Aggron like come out there and like put a chunk in his mons. Because if Mega Aggron can do a chunk to either Skarmory or Slowbro, then the Helico's chances of winning becomes way better. So that's my team this week. Let me know what you think. So here's what I think he's bringing. I think he's bringing Mega Metacam, Clefable, Slowbro, Skarmory, Alolan Marowak, and Decidueye. Now, I think Mega Metacam, Clefable, Slowbro, and Alolan Marowak has a really good chance of coming. Alolan Marowak is very, very powerful together with Mega Metacam. It's such a good offensive duo because it doesn't feel Will-O-Wisp. So if you try and Will-O-Wisp Mega Metacam and it swaps into Alolan Marowak, then you have achieved nothing. Slowbro and Clefable are just two really good defensive walls that kind of like they don't support each other that much since none of them like really both of them like resist fighting and none of them resist each other's weaknesses all that much, I guess, apart from Steel from Slowbro, one of them. But they're still really good defensive walls. They have teleports and get into Alolan Marowak. They can set Trick Room. Slowbro can, at least. I cannot remember if Clefable gets it. Skarmory has a good chance of coming just because it's the best answer for like Rillaboom. It's a pretty good answer for like Mega Aggron. It's not that great against Zygarde because if a 1,000 arrows, he's going to be on the ground, and then 1,000 arrows is super effective. So that wouldn't be a good counter. And lastly, the Decidueye was just because I feel like he might want a 1,000 arrows resist because it's the only resist he has on his team to 1,000 arrows from Zygarde, so I definitely think that could be a solid reason for why Decidueye will come. But I could see like Zorok for Zorok shenanigans. I could see Circuitry for either a Scarf or a Specs or a whatever set. I could see a Noivern just because it's the fastest mon there is. I can see Rhyperior just because Rhyperior is like bulky as heck. It could be his own Rock Polish set. Who knows? And I can see Kecleon. Kecleon has a special defensive mons for like Zapdos is actually not that bad of an idea. But yeah, that's my team this week. This is what I think he's bringing. As always, if you like the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of my team? Do you think I predicted his team correctly? Are you excited about seeing Mega Aggron being actually offensive this week? And subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I will head into the battle. Peace, YouTube. Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentlemen, Thomas here back with RCL Week 10. We are going up against the Duskmoon Dragapults, coached by Mesmeralda, also just known as Mess. He brought his Clefable, his Skarmory, his Decidueye, his Rhyperior, his Mega Metacam, and his Circuitry. So, no Alolan Marowak was very surprising. No Slowbro was pretty surprising. I did say that I think Circuitry could come, but I didn't think it would be over either of those. I thought it would be over the Decidueye, but the Decidueye is still here, so it's probably going to be his main Zygarde answer. His, what's it called? Mega Metacam is here. Scary as always, it's a Mega Metacam. I do have my answer for it, and now, without Alolan Marowak, Zygarde can probably even go against it a little bit. I know it probably will carry Ice Punch, but we'll have to do it with that. And then there's this Circuitry. The Circuitry might end up being quite an issue for my team because I don't have my ground type here, right? Like, wait, I do have my ground type. I'm dumb, but he does get Dazzling Gleam, so I don't want to swap in my ground type all nilly-willy. I'm thinking I'm leading Zapdos. He doesn't have a whole lot of speed on his team, so Zapdos actually might outspeed most of it. I think Circuitry is the only mon that probably Circuitry, Zapdos is Spitcraft for Circuitry, so I think the Metacam actually might be the fastest thing that is here, which is kind of weird. If I go Circuitry and he leads up with Rhyperior, that's not great. I would I go Rillaboom since he could carry Ice Punch, I think? Because like Zapdos does absolutely jack diddly swap to Rhyperior, but I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, okay, Skarmory I kind of figured. Like I'm like 90% sure yeah, you know what? We are clicking U-turn because you are going Rhyperior. Okay, with this in mind, do we go? Yes, we go Rillaboom. Of course we do. We dance a little dance, do a little love, you know, get down tonight. I don't know what that came from, but it's here. It's fun. Okay, so Skarmory. We taunt. This is literally why we brought this set. Yeet. Oh, you can't spikes. Okay, so he's the spike set. Okay, interesting. He is not leftovers. That's actually very interesting. Wakanberry, potentially heavy duty boots. Okay, a Skarmory Brave Bird to our Rillaboom does Jack Diddly Squab. I could go Agron. Agron doesn't really care, but he could carry Body Press, and I kind of don't want to deal with that. So I think going Zapdos is the smart choice here, right? Clefable, that's not terrible for us actually. I think I'm just gonna U-turn. I don't do like a whole lot. Yeah, so he stays in. It might be rocks. Honestly, I don't have any I don't have any removal. So if he's both spikes and rocks, that's definitely something to keep in mind. We're going aggro on 100% here. Toxic, nice deal. So a couple of pretty good solid turns here in the beginning. I think. Would you go? I don't know. Would you go Rhyperior here? I think I might Thunder Punch, expecting the Skarmory. If he's like, yes sir, should do a good chunk here. He does. Okay, he's Rocky Helmet. Interesting. I don't get why he's Rocky Helmet actually. And that 37 was on the higher end if he's max physically defensive. Okay, that's not great. I wanna go Mesprit because I can get my rocks up. Only issue is if I don't want him to start setting spikes up. Also, him being Rocky Helmet. That's what are you Rocky Helmet? Like it has to be like Rillaboom, right? That's interesting actually. I mean, I dig it. I definitely do. I think I'm going Mesprit on this. He chose spikes. This madman. This maddest of man. Okay. I feel like the Skarmory itself is probably a bigger threat than anything. Because I can kill with Thunder. Well, even if it roosts, that's not too bad. But if he sends up a second layer of spikes, that's where we start getting an issue. Because I did not bring Defog on Zapdos. Yeah. No, I'm gonna. He might go. He might expect it. Okay, he goes Clefable. That's fine. I can live with that. He could Toxic me. That would be annoying. Honestly? Toxic? I even went Sky. Ooh, actually no. This is actually good. This is really good. Because I can pressure whatever I want out right now. I can pressure this out. He can go to his Rhyperior, but have Grass Knot. Make a Medicam. Make a Medicam versus Minor Heligo. If he has Bullet Punch, he does not kill Meteor Beam. I'm going in. I don't care. Like he can go Rhyperior right now. That's very, like that's like bad, but it's not too completely horrendous here. He could be Grass Knot. That would be a little bit annoying. Actually, no. I already know he's leftovers. Never mind. He's not Grass Knot. Never mind. Media. Don't play with me like this. Would Nihilego be able to kill a normal Skarmory here? Yeet. Okay, so Skarmory dies to Nihilego. That's nice. +1, +2 actually. Wait, if he doesn't have anything Scarf, this is GG. I wonder. Yeah, now with him not bringing Zoroark or Noivern, that actually makes Nihilego the fastest thing in the field. Circuitry could be Scarf, can definitely see that. Feel like Clefable might not be unaware since he's not going into it. But then again, no, Clefable has already taken enough that if he's not spit deaf, a regular Sludge Wave should actually have a good chance of killing. He goes to Decidueye, which is probably also what I feel like he should have done. Yeah. Okay, so the Decidueye can take, so he probably will hit me hard enough to bring me within Mega Metacam's Bullet Punch range. But I'm still just gonna... Okay, he Giga Drains. So if he has Bullet Punch, I am within range now. It's unfortunate, it is what it is. Yeah, I couldn't kill the Decidueye here if he has bulk in it, which I very much think he has. Man, if Zygarde was DD right now, whew. Then again, could he potentially have like would he be able to fit? Would he be able to fit Bullet Punch in his Metacam is the answer. Like he would have fighting move for Aggron. Would he need Psychic Stab against my team? Not necessarily. Okay, I don't know what you're getting out of this, but okay. I mean, thanks for the extra boost. Okay, he does have bullet. He probably does have Bullet Punch. I guess Nihilika is still really good. So you know, just going to Zapdos. Yeah, he does have Bullet Punch. Okay, Static. Dang, no Static. Okay, Nihilika punched a hole through his team. If he has Ice Punch, he has a good chance of killing me. Which, I mean, no, he doesn't risk it. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I understand that. 35% to this. I think I'll go with this. He could, I guess he could Rock Poly. Well, I know he's not Window, so Rillaboom can always kill this. Rhyperior. Ice Punch. Okay, so Ice Punch to Rillaboom doesn't do a whole lot, and Grassglide is the freest of free I've ever seen. Free, it's so free. I could Leech Seed as well. Yeah. So I'm thinking going Rillaboom, because even if he's Ice Punch and the Rhyperior, because I did just calc that right. Well, okay, that depends. If he's like... He's leftovers, I know that much, but if he's like offensive with Ice Punch, he cannot kill. I think... How much does Circuitry take from a Grassy Glide? Okay, Circuitry takes a lot and doesn't kill. Yeah, I'm going Rillaboom. Okay, Rock Blasts. Okay, shouldn't do too much. It gets 2 hits off, that's fine. I can Leech Seed here, because this isn't that big of a threat, honestly. You can also yeah, actually, you know what? I'm knock-offing anything that wants to. So getting rid of any item is just nice. Okay, yeah, so Clefable, so leftovers are done. He can Toxic me, which would be a little bit annoying. I could go Rosalina again, then pressure this out. Aggron is looking... I need a little bit of damage on the Mega... Actually, I don't with Aggron. Never mind. Wow. Okay, so Aggron is looking kind of nice here. Rhyperior. Okay, 230. Earthquake does do a chunky chunk back to me. If he's Scarf, Circuitry, do Aggron +2 outspeed it? I don't. Okay. I have to remember that then. Plan of action. We can go Rosalina. Our Nihilika did Rosalina, protecting like a Toxic. Moonblast shouldn't do too much. We can pressure this out, get like a, I don't know, Sludge Wave over against the Rhyperior. We can, well, not against the Rhyperior, get a Sludge Wave up and he goes Rhyperior, that's fine. We can... Metamedicam to Nihilego. How much does Grassnet does like a okay amount? It does enough so Rillaboom's Grassy Glide is within range, I think. So I wanna go Nihilego, Nihilego, whatever you wanna say. And Sludge Wave, yeah. Okay, Moonblast, I tank that. Easy. Okay, I just Sludge Wave. Ooh, he sacks this. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, Sludge Wave. Okay, he Bullet Punched. I thought about going Zapdos again, but I think ultimately this was the correct choice. I think going this and just Psychic is fine. Like I get damage on anything. The Mega Metacam is still like an issue because I don't have anything that outspeeds it. So if he has Bullet Punch, he probably has High Jump Kick. He definitely has Ice Punch. If he doesn't have Ice Punch, that's really weird. So I'm wondering if he's like... Oh, he attacked... What? Weird. U-turn. Yeah, get the rip. Get in. I think Rillaboom might take it home from here with the Grass Glide, straight up, right? Yeah, I don't think there's a lot he can do, honestly. Yeet. Okay, yeah, he goes Circuitry. I could Taunt, but I don't outspeed it. I want to get the damage off. Yeah, see, this is why I thought about taunting. This could be it. I've seen him, because I saw what, like, I remember seeing one match where he brought this, like the Hypnosis variant. Reflect! Oh, that's interesting. I mean, still, you're kind of just using your own Reflect turns right now. Huh, that is actually, wait, oh, Grass Glide. I should have swapped out, That's my bad. Ooh, he went for Hypnosis again. Oh, he missed. I got the plus. Oh, that's insane, actually. See, he didn't realize because Rillaboom is still asleep. There's a sleep class. Oh, he got a crit on Mega. Really? Oh, are you serious? Frick. Because I don't know. Like, I need Rillaboom to wake up, right? I'm pretty sure I did do the 2 turns. I should wake up. Right? I should. I should wake up, right? Yeah, Grass Glide. Thank you. Woo! Got a little bit spicy there towards the end. Jesus. Oh, wait, he out prioritized. Oh, he didn't kill me. Whoa, never mind. I thought, wow. I really thought he would kill me there because he did out prioritize me. Jesus. Whew, okay, big GG to Mess. Man, I had this game so in the back, and then like he got the crit on Akron. That's really, really annoying. he got the crit on aggro, and that was really really annoying. And like I'm pretty sure because I was asleep 3 turns that it was a guarantee wake up from Rillaboom. I think that's how it works in the newer gens, right? Okay, yeah, I just got a confirmation. It is like that in the newer gens. I thought so. But big GG. I still think. I mean, actually, let's say I wouldn't have woken up there. Would Cirque then have swept me completely? With one spike up, he had one layer spike. He gets a. Well, I had protect on Zygarde, so Zygarde wouldn't die. I could go Zygarde, thousand, take the hit, 1,000 arrows, kill this. He goes into Metacam. I let Zygarde go down to whatever he wants to go for. Go into Mesprit. Mesprit can take one guaranteed hit and kill the Metacam no matter what. But yeah, big GG to Mess. As I hoped, this was a fun game. I didn't get to do my Mega Aggro and Rock Polish because that circuitry. See, that circuitry set is so cool because I've seen him use a similar. I know he used Hypnosis with the Blunder Policy once before, which I thought was very very cool. He hit the sleep on me, which I don't know if he actually wanted that or not, but it worked out in the end for him because then he missed the next one and got the +2. But again, big GG. It was a fun game. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the battle. I thought it was a good battle. It was a very fast-paced battle. But as I mentioned, I was a little bit more relaxed in this game because I was always secure, so I didn't care. Like, I cared about playing Mess because I like playing Mess. I played him like once before, I believe. And he's a really, really good, nice guy and really fun to play. So I definitely did want to play this match like a lot because it's fun. But yeah, leave a like on the video if you like the video. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the match. And as always, subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I'm out. Peace, YouTube.